Hey, Christ Place leaders, you know what we're all about? Discipling one another
to reach and raise,
the next generation
to live out God's truth.
to live out God's truth. You might notice that we are wearing the same clothes. We just like to do that from time to time.
It's clean. I showered and
I wear
these have been
like the
cleaned.
same jacket.
Yeah.
It's always whenever we shoot these videos, maybe I just cycle through my clothes a lot. Anyways, listen, hey,
my Thursday
today,
attire.
there you go. We are getting back to the basics of how to effectively lead your group. And look, I know a lot of times you have a break during the summer. Sometimes you'll have a break around Christmas and New Year, especially if you're a home group. Home groups, they tend to not meet as consistently as what on-campus groups do. You get seasons and times and schedules that just get crazy. And so, Luke, what do I do if, let's say, it's the month of November and we meet Sunday night, and every Sunday night in the month of November it is just crazy. Our group cannot meet because my home is the host, and so let's just say we had a whole lot of things happen in the month of November. What do I do to keep my people connected?
Well, first, to connect, you need to communicate with your people.
So communication.
And I always say this, it's better to over communicate and have something communicated that you know for a fact is maybe said one too many times than to have something that just flies under the radar and gets completely missed.
Yeah, listen, and I want you to hear us say this, and this is absolutely vital. And if you don't hear anything else from this video, I want you to hear this, okay? Are you ready? Are you ready for it?
I'm
okay,
ready.
Listen. The moment that you get sick and tired of saying something is the moment that your people are finally starting to get it. Okay, so if I say something over and over and over and over again, and I'm sick and tired of saying it, that's the moment that those that are, that I'm leading, that are following
It's just starting to click.
It's just starting to click. So look, we have 4 measures here at Christ Place: Christ first, banded together, force multiplier, and world changer. I can rattle those off so easy. But look, I bet that maybe some of you watching this video, you didn't even know that. So we're going to constantly be saying our mission, our vision, our language, and the same goes for you and your group. So whether it's text messages or it's emails or it's phone calls, whenever you're taking a break, communication is absolutely vital. So look, if you are leading a home group, what does communication look like in your home group?
For my home group specifically,
what do you communicate?
I communicate via text message to our home group, and every time it's, hey, don't forget, we are maybe taking a break this week. We're not going to meet this week because of X amount of people being out of town.
So y'all meet on Sunday.
We're also on Sunday afternoons.
So you send that at you meet at what, 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock?
4:30 on Sunday.
4:30 on Sunday. So you send that reminder, we're not meeting on this Sunday. You send that at 4:29, right?
No. I send 2 texts. I'll send one later in the week, the week before.
All right. Oh, the week before.
So I'll try to.
You're like, hey, so next Sunday we're not meeting. Okay, so you're communicating early.
And then I'm also going to send a text on sometime like Sunday early afternoon, maybe after church when I'm home for lunch, or at some point early afternoon, because I'm not going to let it get pushed because that's just not proper communication.
So what I'm hearing you say is you have to communicate often, and you have to communicate early, and then you have to send lots of reminders. So in other words, over-communicate, and what was the last thing?
Over-communicate.
Over-communicate.
Yeah.
Because listen, when you over-communicate, that's when people are just starting to get it. So you can't send a text of, hey, don't forget, we're not meeting this Sunday. Or if you're sending out the menu for your home group, you can't be sending that at Saturday night at 11 p.m. for people to bring stuff on Sunday or the night before.
Then you have wives that are stressed out at church on Sunday morning, having to leave early, and they're not focused.
Yeah, so look, communicate often, communicate early, and don't forget to send reminder emails. And look, you're communicating about menus, about meeting times, but you don't want your communication just always to be announcement based. It needs to be relational too as well. Like in our group thread, because we do the same thing, we have a group text that we send out with our home group, and man, we're constantly texting all throughout the week.
Yeah,
we're texting prayer needs. We're texting suggestions or conversations. We were talking the other night in our home group about one of the ladies in our home group. She's having a lot of drama going on at work, and it's actually with birds. It's a long story. I'll tell you later. It wasn't drama with people. It was drama with birds. And so she's sending funny texts
about birds.
Yeah, about birds, and we're sending gifts, and she's taking pictures of what's going on. I mean, because we're authentic community, but we're communicating. So look, if you are going to take a break during Christmas, New Year, I know you always take a 2-week time off or whatever. You're in a rhythm of meeting right now. So you've got to continue to keep that. And if you're not communicating,
It'll
then
fall off.
It will. Your group will fizzle out. So communication is key, and do not forget it.
Yep. Those are very, very important things. Remember, I'll say it again because guess what? I'm over communicating. It's important to over communicate. Don't forget that.
5.5 minute video. How many people do you think are actually still watching our
If you're still here, come up to me on Sunday and tell me the number 11 because you made it this far, and I'll give you a $5 Starbucks gift card.
Oh, okay.
If you made it this far, I'll give you a $5 Starbucks gift card.
Anytime you see Luke and you tell him the number 11, he's going to give you a $5
Don't let me forget.
Starbucks.
Don't let me forget. Over communicate with me.
Communicate that with him.
Over communicate that with
Hey,
me.
we can't wait to see you this week. And look, we're just trying to be better group leaders. And I've used the word look about 12 times now. So if you've picked up on that like I have, it's embarrassing. Can't wait to see you this week.